Hello, everyone. Peggy Fleming here alongside Brian Boitano as a great cast of champions take to the ice a la Improv, a unique and fun challenge for the 8 skaters that we have with us today.
Skaters usually take weeks and sometimes months to prepare the programs that they do, and that's usually to the music of their own choosing. Today's skaters have blindly been given 2 tracks of music and asked to choreograph to both of them, but they've had to do it within a few hours.
And that is not an easy feat. First, the skaters will perform to a current popular music track, and their second number, they will perform to the live music of the legendary rock band Styx.
And you at home are going to help because you're going to be the judges. We're going to tell you later how you can go online and vote for the skater that you think improv the best.
And this is the 3rd year of Improv-Ice. Our first champion was Jeffrey Buttle, and last year the title went to Jeremy Abbott, who is here today to defend his crown. In fact, 5 of 8 skaters here have competed in Improv-Ice before. Also returning Nancy Kerrigan, Sasha Cohen, Michael Weiss, and Ryan Bradley.
And improv skating is new to 3 of our skaters here today. The first one is Nicole Bobeck, and I have to say that her style is cut out for this kind of format. And our second skater is the very inventive Johnny Weir. And thirdly, we have a U.S. Olympic hopeful for the 2014 Olympic Games, Mirai Nagase.
Improv on Ice is quite a challenging event for skaters.
It's exciting and exhilarating, but very, it's a little bit frightening.
Improv and creating something pretty much on the spot definitely lends itself to my personality.
Improvising to music was my first love. I think that's the reason why I even started skating.
You're going to get an iPod and you're going to get 2 songs.
Our creative director, Leanne Miller, gives us the music the day of the show, and we have 2 different programs we have to choreograph. We get about an hour and a half of ice time.
We get 2 pieces of music. The first piece will be something from the top 40, and the second piece is something from Styx.
Our biggest nightmare is ending on the music. We just want to make sure when the music stops, we finish.
It's absolutely daunting and terrifying.
My plan for today is to basically wing it.
Literally, people just forget what they're doing in the middle of these shows, and it shows what they're really made of.
You're gonna get some classic Johnny moves that you've seen before, but there's also a chance for supreme disaster.
Last year, I couldn't think of anything, and I did both programs completely improvised, and I'm coming in as the reigning champion, so there's a little bit of pressure on me. I really got into the spirit of it, I guess. Hopefully I can repeat as champ this year.
It's a different energy with Improv on Ice because everybody's got their earphones in and they're like trying to figure things out still, right down to the end.
Wait a sec, we gotta improv this number?
Coming up with a program to perform is usually a really big process.
For competitive skating numbers, it's about a half a year's worth of work for a short program and a long program that you see during the Olympics.
I have to say that I'm really nervous for this show because, you know, usually we come prepared with our own programs or a choreographer tells us what to do, but giving me the control is a really scary thought.
Improv-Ice is frightening.
One program is one thing, you know, to be able to do 1, but now we gotta do 2 on the ice. As soon as we get that piece of music, it's like, stay away, I'm focused, you know, and you just, you know, get yourself in that little tunnel vision and you just start.
I think when we hear the music, we pretty much make kind of what we call a skeleton of the program. We decide what elements we're gonna do in it, what spins, and all the rest is made up.
To be honest, when I'm actually on the ice performing, I will be making about 70% of it up as I'm doing it.
It's a lot of fun. It's fun to kind of come here and not know what you're doing and have to just create the whole thing on the spot.
I'm not against waving at the audience if I don't remember where I'm going. I'm not against anything, really. Everything is fair game for me. I am, after all, me.
You have to just roll with it and be ready for anything.
It's really exciting to be able to, you know, play when you never really know what's gonna happen.
It's like when we were 5 years old and made up programs on the ice. It's back to that day where it doesn't have to be perfect and articulated. It can be fun and you just expressing skating in the moment.
it becomes very pure because, you know, you have to be who you are in those moments. You can't just pick up a character and, you know, mid-swing. So, I don't know, it's just a very unique event.
It tests us in our ability to improv a program on a very last-minute notice. And it definitely tests our abilities of how artistic we can be.
Our 8 skaters began their improv challenge. Each were blindly assigned 2 tracks of music and asked to choreograph 2 entirely different routines. Skaters usually take months to choreograph routines, and we have asked these skaters to choreograph 2 routines in just a few hours.